Hydration, it sounds so simple, doesn't it? Just drink a glass of water here, take a sip there, and you're all set. But what if I told you that for many older adults, what seems like ordinary fatigue or brain fog might actually be a quiet warning sign, not of age, but of something far more fixable? Dehydration. It's often overlooked, yet it's one of the most underestimated health risks facing people over 60 today. Have you ever felt a little lightheaded when standing up? Or maybe a bit more tired than usual after doing something as gentle as walking to the mailbox? Maybe you chalked it up to just getting older. But here's the truth. Your body might simply be running low on one of its most essential nutrients, water. As we age, our ability to sense thirst declines, our kidneys become less efficient at conserving fluids, and certain medications, like blood pressure pills or diuretics, can quietly flush more water from our system without us even realizing. According to the Mayo Clinic and the National Institute on Aging, even mild dehydration in seniors can lead to fatigue, confusion, low blood pressure, and increased risk of falls. So no, it's not just you. You're not alone in this. The real problem isn't always how much you're drinking, it's how your habits have changed without you noticing. That's what we're here to explore together. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 most common hydration mistakes that sneak into daily life after 60, and how fixing them can restore not just your energy but your overall sense of well-being. I've been a doctor for decades, and if there's one lesson I've learned, it's this: small changes can make a big difference, especially when it comes to water. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from? What's your favorite drink during the day? Coffee, tea, juice, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And if you've ever experienced one of those days where your body just felt off, stay with me. What you learned today might just be the missing piece you've been searching for. Part 1. Mistake number 1. Not drinking enough daily. One of the most common and quietly harmful mistakes I've seen in my years of medical practice is this: not drinking enough water each day. And I'm not talking about severe dehydration, the kind that lands you in the ear. I'm talking about a subtle, daily shortage, just 2 or 3 small glasses of water spread across a long day. For many older adults, that seems like enough. After all, you're not running marathons or working in the sun, right? But here's the problem. Your body still needs a steady, consistent flow of water to function well, whether you're sitting in a chair or walking the dog. And as we age, several important changes make staying hydrated even more challenging. Your total body water decreases, your muscle mass shrinks, and your kidneys become less efficient at conserving fluids. Perhaps most critically, your brain's thirst mechanism, yes, it's a real biological signal, grows less sensitive. That means by the time you actually feel thirsty, you may already be well into dehydration. It's like driving your car with a gas gauge that only warns you when you're nearly on empty. You wouldn't wait until the engine sputtered to refill your tank, so why wait with your body? What makes this even more dangerous is how easy it is to misread the symptoms. Dry skin, constipation, a bit of dizziness, poor memory, even chronic fatigue. These are things many seniors accept as normal signs of aging. But the truth is, research from institutions like the National Institute on Aging shows that even mild dehydration can cause or worsen all these issues. It's not always aging, it's often a lack of water. So what can you do about it? The answer isn't to chug bottles of water all at once, but to develop a rhythm of hydration. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of fluids daily. That includes not only water but also herbal teas, broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers, oranges, berries, and melons. These can be easier on the stomach and more enjoyable for many seniors than plain water. Try drinking more earlier in the day, say, a warm cup with breakfast or a glass mid-morning, to stay ahead of your body's needs while avoiding too many bathroom trips at night. And if the idea of drinking more feels daunting, start small. Keep a favorite glass by your chair or add a slice of lemon for flavor. Hydration doesn't have to be a chore. It can be woven into your everyday pleasures. Let me ask, what kind of meals do you usually enjoy? Perhaps a hearty bowl of chicken soup or a crisp salad. These are wonderful ways to hydrate without even thinking about it. Small shifts like this, done consistently, can dramatically improve how you feel: clearer mind, better energy, smoother digestion. Sometimes, the solution really is as simple as a few more sips a day. Part 2, mistake number 2, relying too much on thirst. Relying on thirst to tell you when to drink may have worked fine when you were younger, but after 60, that instinct just isn't as dependable as it used to be. Many seniors assume that if they're not feeling thirsty, their body must be fine. But here's the truth. By the time you feel a dry mouth or that urge for a sip, dehydration is often already in full swing. And the reasons behind this are deeply rooted in how the aging body works. As we get older, the brain's hydration sensors, those tiny receptors responsible for signaling thirst, begin to dull. That internal alarm you've trusted for decades grows quieter. Add to that the influence of certain medications, such as diuretics, blood pressure pills, or even antidepressants, and you've got a system that's no longer warning you in time. In fact, studies from the Journal of Gerontology and the Mayo Clinic confirm that seniors can become significantly dehydrated without ever feeling a strong sense of thirst. This is why many people experience lightheadedness, headaches, or confusion without realizing what's causing it. Waiting for thirst is like waiting for your house to smell like smoke before checking the stove. You're already behind. So, what can you do instead? Build a hydration routine that doesn't depend on thirst. Start your day with a glass of water, even before coffee. Take a sip after brushing your teeth, after stretching, or before settling into your favorite TV program. These small cues tie hydration to daily moments, helping you stay consistent. Keep glasses or bottles in places you naturally pause. By your reading chair, next to your TV remote, near the kitchen sink. Out of sight often means out of mind, so let your surroundings help you remember. If you find plain water unappealing, add a slice of citrus or a splash of juice for flavor. And here's a surprisingly useful tip. Check the color of your urine. A pale yellow usually means you're doing well. Anything darker might be a gentle nudge to drink more. If you're worried about frequent bathroom trips, and I know many seniors are, we'll talk about how to manage that gracefully in the next section. But please don't let that fear stop you from giving your body what it needs. Think of water as your quiet daily support, not something to wait for in desperation. Thirst, in your golden years, is a backup alarm. The real strength lies in staying ahead of the need, not reacting when it's too late. Part 3, mistake number 3, gulping water all at once. One of the biggest hydration mistakes I see, especially among seniors trying to do the right thing, is attempting to make up for a dry day by gulping down a full glass of water all at once. Maybe you've done it yourself. You realize it's mid-afternoon, and you haven't had a drop since breakfast, so you quickly chug a large glass, hoping to catch up. But here's the problem. Your body doesn't work that way. Unlike a sponge, it can't absorb everything in one go. When you flood your system with too much water at once, most of it simply rushes through you. Your kidneys can only process a certain amount of fluid per hour, and anything beyond that gets flushed out almost immediately, or worse, it can dilute the sodium levels in your bloodstream, a condition called hyponatremia. While rare, it's something I've seen in older patients, and it can lead to confusion, muscle cramps, headaches, or even fainting. That's not hydration, it's shock to the system. The truth is, our bodies don't want a tidal wave of water, they want a gentle, steady stream. Think of it like nourishing a garden. You wouldn't dump an entire bucket on a delicate flower once a day, you'd water it slowly and consistently. That's exactly how hydration works best. Instead of gulping, try grazing. Start your morning with a glass of water to wake up your cells. Sip during meals, take a few drinks after using the bathroom, or enjoy a warm herbal tea while reading in the evening. Avoid drinking a full glass right before bed. It often leads to disrupted sleep and more bathroom trips. And let's talk preferences. If cold water feels harsh or uninviting, room temperature water can be gentler on the stomach. Flavored waters, broth, and herbal infusions are all great options if plain water isn't your favorite. I'll ask you this. Do you find yourself going hours without drinking, only to gulp water in one go? That habit might be causing more frequent bathroom trips, not fewer. It also leads to more dramatic shifts in your fluid levels, which can impact your energy and focus. Try spacing your water intake throughout the day instead. You'll likely feel steadier, think more clearly, and even notice better digestion and mood. In the end, hydration isn't about how much you drink in a single moment. It's about how consistently you nourish your body, sip by sip. Give your cells the time to absorb, your kidneys the space to filter, and your energy the chance to thrive. Part 4, mistake number 4. Ignoring medications' hidden effects. Many older adults are doing their best to stay healthy, taking their medications on time, following doctor's orders, yet still feel tired, foggy, or physically off by mid-afternoon. And here's something I wish more people knew. Sometimes, it's not the aging, it's the pills. Some medications you take every day may be quietly draining your body's water reserves without you realizing it. These include common prescriptions like diuretics for blood pressure or heart issues, allergy medications that dry up mucous membranes, antidepressants, anxiety medications, and even everyday painkillers like ibuprofen. Each of these can increase urination, reduce saliva, or subtly shift your body's fluid balance. And when you're already more vulnerable to dehydration due to age-related changes, this combination creates a perfect storm for fluid loss. You may feel thirsty more often, develop dry mouth, get dizzy when you stand, or notice headaches becoming part of your daily routine. It's easy to assume these symptoms are just part of getting older, but very often, they're actually signs that your body is working harder than it should to hold on to hydration. So what can you do? Start by asking your doctor a few specific questions. Which of your medications may cause dehydration? Are there any that should be taken earlier in the day to avoid nighttime bathroom trips? Would adjusting your fluid intake timing around your prescriptions help your body manage the effects better? These small questions can lead to very practical answers. In the meantime, support your body with water-rich foods, fruits like watermelon, oranges, strawberries, or vegetables like cucumbers, lettuce, and zucchini. These hydrate you gently without overwhelming your bladder. If nighttime urgency is a concern, you can also space out your medications to avoid clustering them near bedtime. Keep track of how you feel. I always recommend patients jot down days they feel especially tired or foggy. It often reveals hydration patterns linked to medication timing. And here's something else to consider. Over-the-counter supplements, vitamins, and cold remedies can also play a role. Read labels, especially those with a diuretic or stimulant effect. Hydration isn't just about what you drink, it's also about what your body can retain, and medications are a major piece of that puzzle. If you or a loved one is taking multiple prescriptions, this video might be worth sharing. It's not about scaring anyone. It's about being more informed, more aware, and more empowered to make gentle changes that keep you feeling strong and steady. Part 5, mistake number 5. Not adjusting for weather or activity. Many people think hydration is a fixed routine, same amount every day, regardless of what's going on. But the truth is, your water needs shift constantly, sometimes in subtle ways you barely notice. One warm afternoon spent in the garden, a salty lunch, a longer than usual walk around the block, each of these can quietly increase your body's demand for fluids, even if you don't feel particularly sweaty or thirsty. That's because older adults, while they may sweat less visibly than younger folks, still lose water through the skin, through breathing, and especially during any kind of activity. Just sitting in a heated room or spending time outdoors on a sunny day can pull moisture from your body without warning. And if you've ever traveled to a higher elevation, you may have noticed dry lips or a scratchy throat. That's your body losing more water simply through breath. Unfortunately, these daily shifts often go unnoticed. You might drink the same 3 or 4 cups of water you always do, thinking it's enough, without realizing that today's conditions call for just a little more. That's why I encourage a new habit. Ask yourself simple questions at the end of each day. Did I move more than usual? Did I spend time in the sun or eat something salty like soup or chips? Did I talk a lot, breathe dry indoor air, or feel warmer than usual? If the answer is yes to any of these, your body likely needs a bit more water. You don't need to go overboard. Just an extra glass or 2 may be all it takes to restore balance. Think of hydration like adjusting your clothing. On a chilly day, you reach for a sweater. On a hot day, you wear lighter fabric. Water works the same way. It's not about sticking to a rigid number. It's about learning to read the quiet signals of your body and responding gently. Hydration, like meals or rest, is a rhythm of life, and when you tune into it, your body rewards you with energy, clarity, and comfort you can truly feel. Hydration isn't just about drinking water, it's about listening. It's about learning the quiet ways your body asks for support and showing up with small, steady habits that meet those needs. It's about consistency, not perfection, and it's about treating yourself with the same care you might offer a loved one. Whether you realized you weren't drinking enough, or you've been waiting for thirst to guide you, or maybe you've been gulping water all at once trying to play catch-up, the truth is, there's always room to do a little better. And that's all it takes. A little more awareness. A little more intention. No need to overthink it. No need to track every ounce. Just a gentle shift toward more balance. 1 glass at a time, 1 habit at a time. If this video helped you notice a hydration mistake you've been making, I'd love to hear from you. Type the number 1 in the comments. If you didn't learn anything new today, go ahead and type 0. That tells me what's working and where I can do better. And if you know someone who takes a few too many meds or skips water because of bathroom worries, feel free to send this to them. Sometimes, it only takes one small reminder to protect someone's health. Remember this, your body won't throw a celebration when it's hydrated. But it will show up for you, with clearer thinking, more stable energy, fewer falls, and calmer nights. And that, my friend, is worth everything. Let's keep taking care, quietly, consistently, and with the wisdom we've earned over the years. This is Dr. James, retired but still here to help. Stay hydrated, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.